On April 13, 2026, I suddenly noticed that the Sengoku Blade high score record on the Yoju platform had been broken. So, you just know this video is going to be packed with incredible gameplay and insane skills. The player, Buli Shenhua, is using the hidden character, Ein. In my memory, this game has always had a ton of built-in hype, and the reason is simple, it's brutal difficulty. But I do have a question. If you're going for a high score run, is Ein really the best choice? As of now, there's no doubt Ein is universally considered the most user-friendly character among the 6 in the arcade version. But for maximizing points, I'm personally a bit skeptical. Why? Because he cleared this entire run in just 10.5 minutes. In such a short time, did he really spawn and kill enough minor enemies? Well, let's watch and talk about it as we go. Let's see how he handles the stage 1 boss. Right here, you absolutely have to harvest all the minor enemies the boss spawns, because those are all precious points. But notice how he didn't intentionally hold back his damage. In Sengoku Blade, if you take too long to kill a boss, it will just self-destruct. Still, he did control his DPS a bit here. If he used Ein's charged attack at point-blank range, the boss would have been dead long ago. And with that, he finishes stage 1 with 168,700 points. So the big suspense now is, what will his final score be? Because we already know the outcome, he has officially set a new high score record for Sengoku Blade on this gaming platform. While we watch, let's break down what you need to look out for in a high score run from a game mechanics perspective. Look at this positioning, his muscle memory is flawless, standing exactly where he needs to be. First, the most obvious thing, any enemy that appears on screen must be destroyed if at all possible. Next are these gold coins, getting the maximum 2,000 points per coin is a must, though it's incredibly difficult. Then, during boss fights, you have to control your firepower. Don't burst them down too quickly, so you can milk them for extra minion spawns and scrape together some extra points. Those are pretty much the core elements to secure a great-looking score. As for bombs, you want to avoid using them as much as possible. When your bombs are maxed out, picking up an extra one gives you a 10,000 point bonus. Same goes for your weapon power, collecting an extra power-up at max level gives you 4,000 points. However, doing this requires extreme skill. Sengoku Blade features a dynamic difficulty system, meaning the game hits peak difficulty when you are at max power. If you maintain max power but can't handle the absolute chaos, you'll lose lives, which completely defeats the purpose. Right now, the score is around 340,000. He takes down the Flame mini-boss, immediately collects a 4,000 point bonus at max power, and currently sits on 5 bombs. This positioning wasn't ideal, he only got 1,000 points from that coin. Such a shame. Not far ahead is the boss of this stage. Phase 2. He didn't hold back his firepower here and quickly blasted the boss away. So, he finishes this stage at 471,600 points. This game gets notoriously brutal starting from stage 4. Back in the day, the vast majority of casual players, including myself, hit a brick wall right here. Wow, this run is just too clean. Beautiful positioning. There is a lot of strategy here regarding whether to control his firepower or max it out. He safely pockets another 4,000 points. Let's see how he handles this stage boss. He didn't hold back. Didn't linger on the second phase either, because you can clearly feel the pressure from the enemy bullet hell here. Playing it safe and clearing the stage quickly is definitely the best move. Stage 5. Just looking at this bullet density, you guys probably understand how insane this game is, right? These alternating fast and slow bullets are incredibly tough to dodge. He had to give up on that gold coin. There was just no time to aim for the 2,000 point bonus. But man, his skill level is through the roof. Weaving through the bullet hell without a hint of panic. Even with the temptation of gold coins, his mindset remained perfectly steady. He absolutely has to grab this wave of coins. Missed one, okay, he made it through safely. I honestly have nothing but massive respect for how he pulled this off. These coins, man, it's brutal. But he's too good. That last wave of coin collecting was executed beautifully. Honestly, the difficulty of Loop 1 in this game is already ridiculous. I keep emphasizing this in my previous videos, even if someone can 1 credit clear Loop 2, if they get careless, there's still a very real chance of crashing and burning in Loop 1. Seriously, brothers, even for the top tier experts who can clear Loop 2, a split second of losing focus in Loop 1 can still get you killed. That shows you just how unforgiving this game is. This part right here is clearly a steam engine piston. Back then, this game was incredibly popular because it successfully blended a Japanese Warring States theme with steampunk elements. Beautiful. He collected that 2,000 point bonus perfectly. And don't forget the question I asked at the beginning of the video, out of the 6 characters, is Ein really the best choice for a high score run? He just finished the penultimate stage, and the score has reached 927,800. With about 2 minutes left, this video is nearing its end. Since this is a Loop 1 high score run, there won't be any Loop 2 content. He uses a panic bomb but cashes it in for points. This is seriously impressive, brothers. You all know Ein's major selling point and biggest advantage is that his bomb damage is absurdly high. Almost no boss can survive 2 of his bombs. 1 bomb plus a few charged attacks, and basically every Loop 1 boss is brought to their knees. That's just how broken this character is. At this point, the score has hit 1.04 million. Honestly, breaking 1 million in Loop 1 is already an outstanding performance. But his final high score in this video is definitely going to be way higher than 1.04 million. Let's see what the final number is. Incredible play. He's still controlling. Ah, he got hit and lost a power level, but it's not a big deal. He might have even done that on purpose. Alright, loop 1 is cleared. The final high score is 1,112,800 points, breaking past the 1.1 million mark. What do you guys think? This run was absolutely spectacular, and the player Buli Shenhua is insanely skilled. The ending story for the Samurai Ein is totally absurd. This guy has a massive sister complex and just happened to defeat the boss, Fangon, while looking for his sister. Turns out, his sister was just out grocery shopping and was never missing in the first place. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.